He's just
In
staring
Combined
at the
Arms
camera.
Domination, players will deploy in the 12 versus 12
So the trailer
battle,
we saw on
each
Twitch did not
customized and unique
include
to
a
its own
zombies
environment.
teaser.
But
There
these
is
battles
one
aren't just
on the
bigger or
YouTube
more
version.
chaotic.
What?
I'm sorry.
What?
Prestigious,
What?
you just put it on his Twitter. There you go. I put it in Shield Carrier. It's actually really fucking cool. What the fuck?
Is that the Juggernaut theme? Hold on. It is! Yo! Monkey bomb! Ooh.
What?
No, wait, Ray, no, Ray, it's literally your meme! No, it's your meme!
What? It's gonna take a lot more to impress. No!
Everyone gets to the Conqueror's face and they hear the Juggernaut theme. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's TZ Ghost, and earlier today, Treyarch finally gave us our first look at Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Zombies, and although it's only a 10-second teaser, there is a lot to pick apart here. As you already heard in the reaction if you watched it, Juggernaut is back. Right off the bat, when the guy's walking up the staircase, you can hear the beginning lyrics of the Juggernaut jingle. Whether or not it's coming back as a traditional perk or as a redone perk system with armor is yet to be seen, but perk is back, the soda machines are probably back, and the jingle is back. Moving on from Juggernaut, the first shot of the character at the staircase, you can see, when compared to Revelations Knocked, is strikingly similar. The arrows on the wall do indicate that it is telling the player to go a certain direction. Whether or not this is a tutorial mode, possibly where you start off at Knocked, or this is the replacement for the chalk outlines. With Dr. Monty likely out of the picture, this does leave room for new mechanics and new looks for this storyline. One idea I have had is regarding Dr. Monty and the Shadow Man merging, with the duality being resolved at the end of Tagger Toten, and possibly that being the antagonist of this story, but I'm probably going to save that for a later video. Moving on, in the next shot, we've got a monkey bomb on the ground, further tying this storyline possibly to the old Aether story. And right next to it, we have what looks to be a nuclear bomb hanging. This would make sense given the time period Cold War, as there was the arms race between the United States and the Soviet Union. But besides the bomb, the most informative part of this teaser regarding the setting and time period we will be playing in are the zombies themselves. First off, we have this hazmat zombie laying on the ground in front of this canister, which the canister could contain toxic waste or maybe Nova 6 gas if they are trying to connect it more to the campaign this time around. It could work the same way as like the Left 4 Dead hazmats, in which you could shoot the tanks and the tanks would explode on them. But the most interesting part of this teaser to me regarding the time period are the zombies in this shot here. Looking at their uniforms, you can tell that these are Nazi zombies. The one in the center wearing the black uniform seems to be wearing an SS Honor Guard uniform, similar to the ones that we've seen in Keen Under Toten and Knocked, and really the classic zombie modes, and he seems to be also wearing a officer hat. And around him, you can see one wearing what seems to be the green tunic of the Wehrmacht army and a German helmet. They seem to also be wearing the suspenders that some of these zombies would wear in Der Eisendrache that we saw. What's interesting about this is that the setting seems to possibly be in Russia, judging by the hammer and sickles and such that you see graffitied on the wall, and there are Nazi zombies here. Something that could easily explain this is the Dark Aether connection. We already have the classic Juggernaut, monkey bombs, and in this following shot we have a zombie with glowing yellow eyes, possibly tied to Samantha. So if it is the Dark Aether, it wouldn't make sense that you could have zombies of any types in these levels, and perhaps Treyarch just chose the Nazi zombies to fit that classic atmosphere. But if it's not connected to Dark Aether, it could be that these are prisoners of war that are captured by the Russians after World War II and were experimented on. And that brings us to the end of the teaser. Now, I did not mention a few things like Weaver showing for a split second or at the operation name because honestly, I don't have much to say about those besides that we're just gonna have to wait and see. I think this was a very strong start to the marketing for zombies in Black Ops Cold War, and I can't wait to see more. Anyways, guys, that brings us to the end of this video. Please let me know in the comments if y'all caught anything or your thoughts on this teaser, and if you think it's going to be a new storyline or if you think it's connected to Dark Aether and why. Besides that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.